Okay, so I know I said I want to do New Game Plus, but actually I am curious enough about how good the psychic powers are that I think I would rather start fresh and see how easily I can get through the game again using them rather than have all my good stuff and then, be able to fall back on that if the psychic powers fail me. So let's do New Game, not Plus. New Game equals. Because New Game equals New Game. I guess I'll just do it in 2. It's fine. I'll do normal like before. No survival options. Be female MU. What if it turns out that this whole time that the initials MU like spell out some like the letter M and the letter U, and that was supposed to hint at something to me? Probably not, but it feels like that's
Good
what they would have
morning,
done.
Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
I think my headphones might have been up just a tad, a little too loud. See, there's my normal arm. I'm not a Typhon the whole time. My arm was normal. My arms are normal.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen. Really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
Why can I grab that? You! I did read a way that you apparently could have dealt with them. And, what was that password? F paradox something? Hello, Morgan. So glad to hear you put this in your Monday, March 15th. But this series of training with all the new plays. Just some stuff to clear the first orbit. Exciting times ahead. See you soon. Send a package with everything you need for your first day. Uniform, transcribe, and a Neuromod. Did I ever get the Neuromod? I don't think. Unless it's in my head right now. I don't think I ever got a Neuromod. I'm writing some tests the first thing in the morning. Just follow the instructions. I'll be in touch. I was on the phone with mom and dad, but they won't be there when the shuttle departs. They're a New York company stuff, but they send their best. Yeah, they're gonna send their best guy to kill me later. I think mom's a little disturbed that both her children are going to be outside her gravitational pull at the same time. She said you behave and just everything. Oh, hey Lex. How you doing? Thanks for showing up. It is you. It's MU. Behave. Big Brother says, okay, actually, she said the opposite. I'm supposed to behave and do what you tell me. So there you go. That's mom. And we're excited. So get ready. I'll call you in the morning to make sure you're up. He did indeed. He did. He called me to make sure. There's my pumps that apparently everyone has in their room. You okay? Just sitting in a blender? Well, jump out. Do you know that's like an entrance exam question that they ask you at Google? It's like, if you were shrunk down and put in a blender, how would you get out? Or maybe it's not even how would you get out, it's what would you do? And some people devise things like, oh, I'll build a I'll take my clothes and I'll make a rope out of them. But then the answer is actually the answer they're looking for is just jump out because you're smaller, but you still have like your muscles, so you can resist gravity better because you're, I don't know, something about you. You're smaller, so it's easier for you to jump the same, like, well, maybe not the same height, but jump high enough to jump out of the blender. And they're looking for you to infer that like that's what would happen. It's like, oh well, you're small, so just jump out. It's easy.
Ms. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. TranStar facility is just a short hop. 78 degrees. Clear skies all the way.
Hey, apparently we live next to Bethesda. Wow. If I was shrunk down enough to be put in a blender, I would have many questions. I would only have one question, and it'd be, why'd you put me in a blender? I don't care about being small. That's okay. That's just a fun new experience. But why blender? Are you trying to juice me?
View on the bay there.
What if I look over here? Any opening logos over here? I think I already did that. Is this helicopter ride real? I don't even know. How long has this technology existed? Is this the only use for it? I mean, if you can shrink stuff, yeah, there's probably a lot of uses you could get out of it. You could ask Ant-Man. He's probably got a lot of uses he knows for shrinking stuff. Because that's, you know, his whole thing. I never considered that because he can shrink down, he can also grow. Because he can go back to his normal size, but then he could go bigger than his normal size, which is pretty cool. Everything is a simulation, nothing is permitted.
Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
I still don't get why he said that. What glass? Who broke glass? Is your simulation not as perfect as you think it is? Did someone break a looking glass? Is there a hole in the sky? Where's the driver? Can I see the driver? It actually doesn't look like this. It's like, here's where the driver would be, but he would be very squished because there's chairs. So actually, he's only got, like, from here this way. At that point, he's flying a clown car. Like, not even driving it. He'd be flying it. Unless he's in the back somewhere. I can't lean into the helicopter. Can I jump down? There we go. I did it. I jumped down.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Oh, you're just a regular science operator. I'm just gonna go on.
Welcome.
I'm pretty sure I already spoke to you.
9 a.m. Appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
Confirm. Whoa! Fast elevator! Ah, see, that's how you know it's not a real elevator, is because I jumped and I didn't smack my head on the ceiling.
Finally.
I tried to press F to talk to him. I think it
Hey.
just... Oh, there we go.
You don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform. How's your eye? Still red?
Oh, from the Neuromod.
Unconventional, but
He asks that because he sent me a Neuromod.
breaking convention is an
It apparently made my eye red.
The test, just do whatever comes natural.
Except hiding behind the chair, apparently.
Dr.
They look
Bell
down on
will
you for
oversee
that.
the process. You're in good hands.
I'm not gonna hide behind the chair this time.
I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your sister in room A.
Right.
Did you survive, Dimitri?
Just
I don't know if
because-
I ever found you. I don't know if I found your body. Dimitri?
Dr. Yu,
Okay, well, I'm not gonna forget his name because his name is Bowser. I'm gonna when we get into the real game, I'm gonna have to look for him on the employee registry. We gotta find Bowser later. Beep beep. Hello. Pressing the button. Beep beep.
Good morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me.
So long, King of Bowser.
All good? Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're
Right,
ready.
I gotta hit the button and then clear the boxes. See, I've played this game now, so I know the controls and I can move everything out in record time.
You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B then.
Okay, this is the hiding one. Where they apparently didn't like me hiding behind the chair. They thought that was
Okay,
stupid.
Morgan, listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
That's a camera. Oh, I wonder if... You think smashing the camera would have counted? If I throw something at the camera, would that count? I'm gonna try my second thought rather than breaking the camera.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, we're ready. Any synaptic register at all? No? No, that's fine. Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
Oh, I thought maybe my thought was actually, like, you know, squishing against the wall, because then they can't see me through the window, but then I realized, like, oh wait, I'm under the camera. Maybe that is what they wanted. But they still said no synaptic response, so that part is always the same. But they didn't go, huh, in the corner? That's a weird choice. But can I break the camera? No, it doesn't work. This isn't Portal 2. As much as I like to reference Portal 2.
All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready.
2 seconds. I did it.
Can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D.
Still not quite sure what they're talking about there. Well, I'm gonna try to remember the same answer, do the same answers on this one.
Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please.
I'm already sitting.
Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front of you. I'm going to show
This
you a
is
series of
art. You will
questions.
hear a buzzer.
Pick
When you hear the
answer
buzzer,
that makes
stare
most
at the
sense
art.
to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
Planning a vacation. Go somewhere familiar or new. Okay, I already forget which answer I said before. I'm gonna do new.
Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
You've been sentenced to death. I still don't remember. I don't know what'll happen. I don't know.
That's heavy stuff.
Runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You can switch the tracks, but there was one person. Switch the tracks.
Good. Next.
Runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. I'm standing on the next platform. Or no, the enormously fat man. Push fat man. Save 5 people.
Almost done.
Sorry, fat man, but you're not 5 people. Runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You could stop the train by jumping onto the track, but you would die. I'll jump on the tracks. I'll blow up the whole station.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Except I think last time I
Well
said do
done.
nothing, because that's...
Well done.
I probably wouldn't
We'll
want
through it.
to do that.
For this
in
next
real life.
part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment,
I saw that.
I'm going to ask you what... where's my coffee? It's empty.
Oh no! It's a mimic! Oh, it ate his whole face off. Deadly neurotoxin, no! Not again!
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
She's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that yesterday? Yeah, it's The Prey 2017. Oh, but no, actually, we're The Prey 2017. That's The Predator. I'd make a joke about the movie Predator, but I don't know when the movie came out. I know they're making a new one that's like gonna take place on their home planet. That's all I know. They put my stuff back. Aw. Not that. Can't take that. I don't have my wrench yet. I can't smack the empty robot. F paradox. What's an F paradox? They're probably referencing. Yes, exactly that. No other words. Except, excuse me. They're probably referencing some kind of like memory paradox. That's probably like the Faraday paradox or something. Predator 1987, yeah. I think now I can keep this stuff in my inventory, so I'm going to. I can't carry my fridge. I don't have enough leverage. Maybe I should have done New Game Plus. Oh, I had green tea. Congrats, Morgan. Thanks. I don't even have my flashlight yet. I can't flashlight. Yeah, just double checking that the controls are still how I changed them. It's not like that they reset the flashlight button so that I'm hitting the wrong button. You know, I heard that apparently one of the complaints people have with this game is that you carry, like, there's a lot of junk items that you end up carrying around, and, like, sure, I get that. But, like, the way the game is, like, it clearly marks stuff that's not helpful. And, like, even before, well, unless it's sitting out, but if you search a container and you find garbage, it's gonna tell you it's garbage. You know, not like a Bethesda game where you're like, you're going through everything and it's like, oh, here's a list of everything this container contains. And it's not separated between, like, good stuff and stuff that's just clutter for immersion. I remember playing Skyrim and playing Skyrim for the first time and taking, like, every item I found because I didn't know what was going to be useful later. Oh, no, not Patricia Varman. Or Varma. I have wrench now. I can go hit the robot!
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
Whoa! I would have liked to have done that sooner, but I get that the opening has to play out a certain way. Utilities.
Good. You're
Pigeon
in the
test.
simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
No visuals, because they're glitched, apparently. Sleeping, wakes up, turns off alarm, checks transcribe. On computer, various tasks. Takes shower, puts on uniform, exits apartment. You didn't watch me take a shower, did you? The illusion of privacy. Ew. Privacy is important. That's why this video is sponsored by NordVPN. It's not. I've never had a sponsor before. And I don't know that I wanna. I mean, money is cool, but I don't want to lie. And I know that YouTubers end up having to lie. Because sometimes the products... Actually, I think most times the products are terrible. Oh, I got your password. And apparently VPNs aren't even, like, that helpful to helping you stay secure. So, every VPN ad you've ever seen is a lie. Do not share a password with anyone. Passwords are sensitive. Inserted into email messages. Transcribe. Do not write down passwords and store them anywhere in your office. If you suspect a password has been compromised, report it to IT immediately. Users will be held responsible for any activity that occurs on a workstation that has been compromised and not reported. Bad install. The test results today were all negative. Did you install the correct neuromods? Touch base with Graves and figure out what went wrong. This should be your absolute highest priority. A lot of streaming sites detect VPNs and won't allow you to even access their content at all, so that's also a big lie. Wow. Didn't know that part, but also I shouldn't be surprised. Because I know that you can't even, it won't even let you take screenshots or anything. Like, there was one time I was watching The Simpsons and I paused it at a funny moment and I wanted to screenshot it. And it just wouldn't let me. It's like, that sucks. It's addressed to all. I know this morning's incident has left people shaken. I assume that's when the typhon broke out. To prevent unnecessary panic, please refrain from contacting people outside of your department. A station-wide announcement will be made shortly. In the meantime, Miss Alazar and her team and her security team are on high alert and will field any requests you have. Isn't that the lady who has the people in the place? She wants turrets. I know some of you are worried about Dr. Bellamy. He's currently being treated in the trauma center and is in a critical but stable condition. Thank you for your patience and dedication to this project. So I guess I'll have to remember to look for Dr. Bellamy too. I don't suppose I've come across one of those computers yet, have I? And I do not have hacking, so not getting in this safe. Unless I find the password. I don't know if I ever found the password. I've used 2 different VPNs and they both got detected by streaming services. I was using it because it was legitimately getting me faster speeds because my ISP sucks. Huh. I think it's interesting that they can get you speed, apparently. I don't know how that works, but I won't question it. But I will take this alcohol, because I can recycle it. I guess what I was saying about the, marking junk icons is a lie, because apparently, well, food items, if you consider them junk, and they're marked with green. I was going to ask why they have all this wine sitting around, but it's so that they can reset my thing to March 15th and all the items are where they were. Had to do with how routing works or something. I guess that makes sense. Reredded it. I saw you. Question marks. Oh, sorry. Is it pronounced, huh? I saw you back there. Oh, yep. Oh, hey. I may not do half your health in one hit anymore, but I still do a third. You can't take my wrench experience away from me. Because I have meta-narrative talent. So you may not realize it before, but I've already played this game. And therefore, I have skills that you cannot... Skills and knowledge you cannot take away from me. That made me think the game crashed for a moment. I forgot they throw the wrench tutorial at you right there. It's a little awkward. Hey, why is that upside down? Who did that? Is there anything back here? Oh, well, that was apparently an open door. You see, the way it is, it's like... see, it's a mesh pattern, and then it looks like the mesh pattern continues because of that. Oh, I should have had my flashlight on. I'm gonna watch out for broken glass. Ooh. I don't suppose there's any other stuff I can get by breaking windows. It's okay. I can break whatever windows I want. I'm gonna blow up the place for real this time. I'm still gonna be nice to people, but I'm gonna blow up the place. Okay, well, there was no point to that. Spare parts. Bowser? It's okay, this is reset simulation. Switching scenes in progress. Reset? Is that what I want? Oh, you're not even a thing I can interact with. You're just for show. There's no point going through there again. I don't think there's any stuff, but I got a can of first aid spray. I saw you.
Typhon cacoplasmus. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be like Dr. Bellamy and try to drink a cup of mimic. I already know the secret of the mimic, and it's that he turns into a coffee cup. See, I played that game too. You don't know that game, but I played a different game. You can't even comprehend that. Oh, that's the same email. Alex has requested all orders come through him after Morgan's outburst at the debrief. Pending a psych evaluation, Alex indicated he doesn't want any more surprises from Morgan. No, do we? Granted, Morgan has forgotten everything from the last test, as expected, but the aggressive response to the same set of testing criteria was clearly a departure. My recommendation is we need to start charting personality drift before future tests, in debriefings, and within the test itself. I'll show you sudden bursts of outbursts of rage. How you like that?
Alex. Simmons, what's going on? We have a problem. What about Morgan? She's alive, sedated. Clean it
Oh,
up.
that's that
I'm
again.
on my way.
Even though I've already been through here, now I don't know why I'm scared to say, oh no, they're gonna have a voltaic phantom up here, and I'm not gonna be prepared. But like, no. Ah, mimic. 2. Nice try. It's like that scene from Indiana Jones where the guy is like, he's swinging the sword all around and then Indy just shoots him. Except exchange gun for whacking him in the face with a wrench. It's okay to reset simulation. Okay, that's Mikkelsen. I don't think we met them while they were alive. Time to decontaminate. Well, I don't know if I met that guy before either. Ew, it turned into 4. I forgot they do that.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little
Ooh,
further.
suit repair. My new favorite item, suit repair. Shoes. Biohazardous waste, my favorite. Forget what I was saying about suit repair. We need the room updated to the new test plan. Configuration is as follows. Area of effect, copycat, spooky action. Sims doesn't know if anything changes. Spooky action? Wasn't that the one where I jumped over the thing to hit the button on the other side of the room? Or is that not for me? Is that for mimics? And that's that again. Urgent! Hey, I think Bellamy's taken data related to mimicry and remote manipulation. You object? What? Search for Bellamy's corpse in trauma center. Oh, I guess that would be why on a previous playthrough I felt like I went to trauma center early. Maybe I did. Go to the trauma center and grab the key card in his cabin, to his cabin off his body. I'm sorry to be morbid, but Alex will lose his mind if someone else finds that data. I'm gonna find that data, and then he's gonna lose his mind. Because I am someone else. I still think it's kind of silly. Sorry, bar pitching. It's kind of silly that they have a tutorial to say you can play how you want. I don't know why I feel like the equivalent is like another game being like, you can't play how you want. Don't try. It's like you don't need to tell me I can play how I want, because it's more fun to be like, can I do this? And then have it succeed than to tell me, you can do whatever you want. Read the computer. Personality drifts. Here are the results from today's personality test. I'm seeing some drift over the last few trials compared with previous results. This isn't the first time. I'll let Alex know. Most recent test is pasted below for reference. Okay, so those are the answers I just gave. At this point, Morgan's exhaustion is inhibiting our ability to get any useful results. That's to say nothing of the long-term damage we're likely inflicting from the constant Neurobot installation and removal. Tell me again why we've ended the testing indefinitely. Yes, I've noticed the same thing. You know I can't divulge names, but there's definitely been a spike in staff from your department reporting instances of acute anxiety. It's actually much worse with the psychotronic staff. I'm talking to Kelstrup about mitigating some of the stress there, but I'm concerned that these are not isolated incidents. Going to mention to Alex at the next director's meeting. Okay, but when am I going to get to a computer where I can check if people are alive? Oh, I guess that's security. I did it. I found the umbrella. Now I can go anywhere in the game. Hey, Alice. I'll send you the white paper Alex and Morgan wrote. Here's the nutshell version for now. Getting a new skill from a neuromod works similar to the way your brain creates new memories. In fact, it's impossible for now to separate the changes the mod makes from normal memory formation. So if I want to strip the neurobot that makes you play piano like Gustav Litnier, it'll reset your brain back to the moment before you first installed it. The way they want Morgan's mind pristine to receive the prototype neuromods, or they want Morgan's mind pristine. That means going way back. Hence the apartment sim. Oh, it's use. Because the family. Use are dedicated to their science is all I can say. Hit me up for lunch later, Simmons. I don't know why it's funny to me that I had to scroll for that. It's like, ooh, tell me more about people's brains resetting when they take the neuromods out. Oh, lunch? Okay. Well, that doesn't pertain to me because it's probably past lunch right now. Probably missed it. Also, he might be dead. Oh, I just realized this is a computer that can only be hacked into. Take your paper balls. I don't know if I ever realized that, like, yeah, sometimes the computers just like the doors, sometimes they will only hack. They will not accept passwords. Is there anything in the vent? Let me go through the vent. Why are you playing scary noises? I'm not looking at scary things. Ah, it's a vent! Ah, another one! Yeah, there was a scary that happened in there, but I missed it. Because I'm playing not how they expect me to. But they said I can play any way I want. I don't remember where the... Oh, it's frozen! And now he's in pieces. Glugon, I love you! I know we just bet to you, but to me, we've been through a lifetime. Glue cannon. Oop, okay, it's fine. Oh, I don't have the code yet. I don't remember where the code is. Is it up there with the bacon?
Morgan, there, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swapped in a real one for you. The neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
Get the flower. There we go. No green tea left. I also wonder what the Cafe Karsk tastes like. Like, is it just standard coffee? I've come to realize I don't like standard coffee, but I do like lattes. I like stuff that isn't just plain coffee that tastes like dirty water and acid. I like it to be sweet and creamy, like a milkshake, but hot. Or it doesn't have to be hot. Cold coffee is cool too. Hey, do you mind? I'm talking about coffee here. Tea drinkers, am I right? Oh, I should have seen that coming. Hey, I wonder why there's three of the same object over here. But no, I definitely like tea better than I like coffee. Let me resort my inventory here to similar how it was before. Oh, yeah, I got it. I'll eat that too. You can go there, you go there. Glue. Bullets, I'll get the gun later. This is recycling, that's food. And that's also recycling, so I'll stay there. Maybe we can do it like that. Oh yeah, now I can... I didn't read that when I first picked up the glue gun. Now I can go anywhere. Ammo pending. Or permitting. Alright, other Mimic. I know there's at least one more of you somewhere. But be careful. There's bound to be guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! I don't know why that sticks with me so much now. I don't know that I ever found that moment in Ocarina of Time particularly noteworthy before, but then I did the Let's Play, and it's like, oh, hey, it's kind of funny how they say that, isn't it? Somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! And the text appears at that speed too, so like it's intentional. They intended for you to read it like that. Somewhere around here. And then "Whoa, watch out" shows up all at once. And now I can get any one of these abilities. What would be the best thing to get right away? I don't know if I want to do healing again. But, you know, I have to wait till I can get psychic powers, so I can't spend it on that right away. I probably shouldn't do leverage. I want to do suit, because, like, suit, you know, inventory space and suit repair is a good idea. And then also being able to upgrade my guns later. And then I think I still want these. I'm probably still going to need to use my guns. So I'm not exclusively doing psychic powers to attack things. I'll do repair. Because then I can get more inventory space. Yay, needles.
I knew you would pick that. Now, let's get you to the main lobby.
You knew I would pick that. Yeah, of course you knew. You knew the whole time. Because you just know everything. You can predict everything perfectly. Oh, there's multiple. Okay, hang on. Wait, hang on. I need to eat an apple and drink some green tea. It's my mid-combat routine. Do Typhon have mid-combat routines? I don't believe you do. You're not cultured enough for that. You know, I think it's interesting that certain kinds of apes basically, you know, they have what we would call culture. They do have, like, traditions and stuff. Man, that's just raw synthetic material. That's weird. Which also the sad part of that is, like, if you end up wiping out those particular, like, tribes of apes, their culture dies with them. And because we can't understand what they say, we have no way of preserving their culture. So the best we can do is help them survive so that they don't, their culture doesn't die with them. Health is low. Use a medkit or consume a med kit. You don't eat a med kit, game. But I will drink green tea. I think that goes there. Oh, wait, is that paper ball? I can't take the toilet paper, but I can take the paper ball. There's got to be more. There's got to be more I can do right now. Well, I did just get repair. I can repair the grab lift and see what that gets me. Also, probably should quick save. I assume it's doing a different quick save slot than my previous game. Ah, one part short. I swear it's deliberate how it's like, it's so close to the balcony, but it would be so awkward to try to climb that with glue. Which is why I'm thinking about doing up there instead. Don't, if there are any mimics around here, don't bother me. I'm busy. Trying to do cool parkour stuff with glue. I don't know why I feel like I could maybe climb that. It does have collision. Oh, that's a little awkward. It's a little less awkward. Okay. That should be enough. I've played this game enough to know that I don't have to worry too much about glue. As long as I'm not stupid and wasteful, I'll always have glue. And glue will always have me. See, just because Alex and I have the same name, like, sure, that's family, but but Glue Gun is also family. Glue Gun is my true family. Hey, look, now I can repair the grav shaft and get back up here more easily. If I cared. Table. Table. Powerless door. You know what? Me too. I don't even know what that means. Dead guy. Disruptor stun. Ooh! Get the stun gun early. I forgot that was up here. Rewarding my exploration. Now I don't have to worry about robots. Oh, he's a volunteer. He doesn't even have a name. Can of soda restores 5 health points. Did it always? Yeah, I'll just put you there for now. Guess I'll eat it now. I think I'll eat it now. I guess that doesn't really work when it's a soda, but you know the reference. So this is probably also, yeah, it requires level 2 hacking. I know there's a hatch to get in over there, but I don't remember if there... Ah, wait, right. But, leverage 2... Yeah. Not happening right now, but my exploration was still rewarded, so... Should probably also... Oh, it is loaded, okay. So I did get a little bonus for coming up here. That's nice. Good game design. Ah! Ow. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to jump that far, but what has happened has happened. Oh, also, I forgot to mention at the start, I upped my bitrate. So if it looks better than usual, that would be why. I figure with this second playthrough, I'm not risking much of anything if I start dropping frames or something.
Ready for your first real view of the world?
Space! The real world! Okay, but now I can't help but wonder, where can I go? Doors will be locked. And actually, I just realized where I wanted to try going to is probably locked. Hey! Hull breach? Whoever you knocked over the... Oh, it's just beer. Okay, never mind.
You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to see. I know you have a lot of questions.
Yeah, I need a key card for that. Do you think I can find that key card? I probably should go to my office, though. Like I'm being instructed to. Because then I can recycle.
Attention. Station
Oh, I thought those were
leadership has
glowing.
issued an alert. All personnel should
I can go in
report to
here.
muster stations immediately and await
Nope.
further
Don't waste stun gun. Where you think you're going, huh? You think you're going? Not afraid of you, you know. Even if you are my elder, no one is going to catch that reference. No one will know that. Which is funny because it's Skyrim, a game everybody has heard of. But that exact NPC, probably not. Ow! Oh, there's 2. There was at least 2. There's 3? Okay, hang on. Calm down. Okay, yeah, tutorials. Did I kill all of them? That was very close. Any closer, I'd fit nicely into a sandwich. Okay, I think I got them all. Oh, good, another med kit. Well, I guess I'll eat it now. Psychotronics. There. I wish I knew how to look up if you can get through these, but I have no idea an efficient way to ask that question. I don't even know how to ask an AI that question, and that's normally what I would do, because it's good at, like, you know, getting you started on looking something up. Because I recognize they can be wrong, and probably are often wrong, but it's a good starting point. Because it can link its sources, and then I can read the sources, and then the sources will tell me. But I don't even know what to ask. To be like, how do you can you get through broken doors in Prey 2017? But like, are those the only kinds of broken doors? Will it know what I meant? I guess it's worth trying, really. Yeah, I really gotta go up to my office. Stop by this guy's desk and take his ramen. You know, as scary as it sounds, getting to the point where I have too much Typhon material at me for the security to be on my side. They're fine. If I kill them, they're dead. If I blow up this turret, it's problem solved. You know, not like the military operators. Hey! They'll teach you to blow your cover when you're hiding from a threat that's bigger than you. Hey, trauma center key. Apparently I had that the whole time. The whole time? The whole time. The whole time? Well, there's Goodwin. I forgot to try to get into the security room. I don't remember how I even got in there in the first place. But I have not gotten in there now. Thanks for suit repair. I should probably use that too. Reduce the damage I take. Oh yeah, I think there's a shotgun over here if I can get into security. Oh, I just alerted all of them. Whoop. Should not do that. One at a time is cool, but not all of them. Not all at once. I'm not into that. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, shoot. I would shoot if I had a gun. I mean, technically. It's floating. And now he's ascending to wherever Typhon believe they go when they die. Possibly some form of heaven? I don't know. What? You think you can fool me? Think you can take me? The answer is of course not. Not when you're a single mimic. I do want to go back to the security and try to get in there. Although... No, I think before I did hacking, so I got in there by hacking. My run animation looks kind of goofy when you look at my shadow. So yeah, I'm just gonna assume I gotta wait a while till I can get in there again. Since I went with repair. So I think there's a phantom in here. Which is why I'm walking on my 2 feet instead of crawling. In my skin. Oh, I thought that was a door. It's like, what? There's a door there? It's a helpful shortcut, but no. Okay, let's try this again. Security! Door's wide open. No key card. Darn. You know, something I really respect, something I really appreciate about modern games is not needing to go into an inventory to use keys. Like, that's something we've kind of moved past, with the exception of, like, a very specific type of game that's going for a very specific feel. But even then, they know to, like, tone down how many keys they give you. You know, like if they're going for a Paper Mario feel, they might like pop up a menu with like, oh, key items. What item do you want to use on this door? And then it's like a few, if anything, items. You don't have to scroll through like an entire list of every key you've ever obtained. But like I'm so glad that there's a trash can rolling down the stairs. Oh, it's a real trash can. I'm so glad that this game and like Bethesda games just use keys automatically.
Controls on workstations or keypads may result in electric shock. If you're having trouble accessing a system, please send a help alert to security.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I got another. I already forgot. I picked up another neuromod. Yeah, I'm definitely saving for a suit upgrade right away because I'm already so used to having that much, or I'm still used to having that much space. Taking all the flowers. It's okay. I'm gonna blow up this place. It doesn't matter that I'm making it less pretty. I'm gonna blow it up later. It's fine. It's a survival situation until we all die. And then it was for nothing. Okay, well I can look at crew from here. It's alphabetized by first name for some reason. I'm looking for Bowser. Oh, hey, there's Igwe. He's alive. For now. I guess he would be under Neuromod Division. Oh no! No knife signs! No! Bowser didn't make it! Let's have a moment of silence for Bowser. Who was the other guy I was looking for? Guess he would be here in the trauma center. Simmons. It's not on the registry. Neuromod Division, maybe? There's a lot of people in there. Well, status confirmed, no life signs. I don't know if that makes a difference. Okay, I'll worry about finding him later. Oh, batteries. Hey, what are you doing with your flowers? Oh, you want a key card? Well, I was gonna break the window, but I remember how annoying shutters are, so I know that's not gonna work, unfortunately. What's Apple doing in here in the hospital? Don't you know you keep doctors away? Oh, yep, there's Garfield. What was it again? Garfield, I guess that's all you need to know. Point and laugh. Oh, there's a fire. Okay, I'm not messing around with the pyro phantom. The pyroclastic sklooch or whatever the the Pikmin enemy was. Garfield Langley. And Mr. Burns over there. I guess I am messing around with him. Oh, he takes like no damage. Oh, okay. I don't know why they'd send you here so early. When there is a fire guy in here who you can barely damage. I'm still trying to remember the Pikmin enemy name. Was it Pyroclastic Smooch? That doesn't sound right. Pyroclastic... Something that sounded like Smooch. Box of tissues that I can't take for the crumpled up paper. I could totally crumple up that paper, but it won't let me. Who's talking out there? I assume the mimics. Or the phantoms. I just realized why they're called phantoms. It's because they're like the ghosts of... I mean, the poltergeists are more like actual ghosts. But the phantoms are like zombies. But they didn't want to call them zombies, so they called them phantoms. Getting some more batteries, that's nice. Especially because I think the next area does have robots in it, so... Or hostile robots. So... I'll have a way to deal with them. Cool. Ooh. Oh, you think I can do a little Dishonored in here? And climb up there? I suppose the answer to can I climb should usually be yes, as long as I have glue. Trevor Young. Where'd the repair symbol go? I thought there was something up here. Darn it. I think the Phantom just got flung across the room by an exploding pipe. I don't even know what blew up the pipe. But it wasn't me. I was thinking about it, but I don't have psychic powers yet, so I couldn't have done it. Yes, yes, step through the fire. Step through it. Oh, wait, you're the fire one. You're not gonna... Is that what exploded? The fire guy got too close to something explosive? Hilarious, if true. What happened to the other one, though? Oh, Garfield died. For real this time. Okay, I was gonna save this for when we're actually dealing with them. He actually did it? What? He uncleared the block? So I don't know if you heard, the operator dispenser was blocked. That's one way you could have dealt with the constant barrage of military operators. If you just block the thing, it can't make more, which is hilariously simple. And pretty true to life for technology. Sometimes simple things like that does stop it from otherwise performing miracles of science. But I just never thought to put an object in there. But it seems so obvious now. The hat goes on the head. Okay, quarantine is open. Sci-Hypo, that'll be useful later. Nope, nope, don't. Some pudding. Trevor Young. Oh, he's the guy who keeps talking. Somebody appears disoriented, paranoid, not sure of much current behavior. Incident versus his recent neurobot removals. Recommended continued observation. Well, something is mind control. Hey, is that a code? I can't push my head against the glass any further. Does that say DevRes? Deliveries, maybe? 7324. I don't think I want to let him out. Yeah, see, here's proof. Luther Glass was dead the whole time. I just got lured into a trap, and I did not accidentally kill him. Oh, my bag is full. Oh, wait, that's shotgun ammo, I just realized. No, don't. Bananas are for eating, not putting back in storage. That's right, stay over there. Bye! Wait. Did I get the code? No. Oh, I need key code, okay. I'll come back later when I'm equipped to kill that guy. And then I will probably kill him, I don't know. He might not be there next time. But just in case, I will be prepared next time. Oh, I have 2 neuromods, so now I can get more suit space. More inventory space and allow installation of 2 additional chipsets. Even though it's going to be a million years before I get even 1 chipset. Just had to check. I don't have any scope chipsets? Wow, I'm so surprised. I don't fully remember how I had this. Probably do like that. And then, food over here. Everything else can be recycled. Including the beer, because it's kind of worthless in this game. It's like 2 health. It's not very helpful. Oh, hey, keycard. Oh, just for Trauma Center again. It was a good one. I'm sure I'm going to need more support. The volunteers are agitated, more than usual. This morning, 11 threatened to bash my head in if I didn't let them out to stretch his legs. If I didn't let him out to... Oh, 11 is a person. When you get up here, the key code is that. Not the old number on file. I'm pretty sure they've been watching me punch that in, so I changed it. So I guess I can go back there now. Oh, thank you. Or, okay, thank you. Dr. Igwe. Oh, wait, is that replying to this? I hate when they do that. So let me read down this way so I get the full message that way. You know, don't be like Assassin's Creed, was it Brotherhood that started doing that with email? Started having emails you could read? But they're in, like, reverse order that makes sense to read them in. Dr. Igwe, I relayed your previous question, or previous requests. We'll see what we can do, but there are no guarantees. Schedule for visit is tight and may not allow it for a face-to-face. I'll let you know when I have more details. Sincerely, Bianca. I think she's dead. I think that's the Bianca I found earlier. From Dr. Igwe. Miss Goodwin, to follow up on the previous request, I was wondering if there had been any updates on Gustav Leitner's visit. Or Leitner? I'm sure Igwe has said it himself, like with his voice before. I don't remember. Is it still taking place, and if so, would it be possible to get a copy of his itinerary? I would love a chance to meet him before the neuromapping procedure, if possible. Okay, this is at least... Let's read this one. So, this is response to the guy. Yeah, Igwe showed up. Quiet and polite. He shook Leitner's hand like he was afraid of breaking him. Asked him to sign an album he'd brought. He seemed flattered, so that was a plus. Tried to make him comfortable. His condition hasn't stopped him from craving a cigarette. Fingers were twitching. It's too bad. Such a talent. No wonder he wanted to get scanned. Why is it too bad? He died? I mean, he probably died. Everyone is probably dead except for the people who are alive right now, who I will kill later in an explosion. It'll be glorious. Oh, excuse me? I know you were here first, but you're on the floor. It's rude. Sylvain, I'm entrusting you with my brain. Oh, it's from me. I'm trusting you with my brain. You do good work, so hopefully that continues. Winky face. Listen, if tests don't go well, if something happens, let Alex know that I know it wasn't his fault. I signed up for this. I think I read that a little too... I signed up for this. I said that a little too happily. Also, if the tests drag on, consider moving your office down to Sim. Less hassle, and you can always move back after we celebrate our success. Oh, that's a book. Who reads books in this game? Not me, because I don't need that. I'm reading the emails now, but I don't need the books.
The code to your office is 0451.
OMG, hot boss. Apparently my secretary thought I was hot. He's probably dead, so it doesn't matter. Jason, maintenance screwed the keypad to my office. No up, they screwed it. So we don't know if they mean literally. And then change the sim labs or you need anything if you stuff. Didn't I just get that code though? Why'd I need it in an email? Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Welcome back. This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video should be on your workstation.
So are you saying something? I'm doing science. You know the cool part about getting the inventory expansion early is that I really don't think I'll need one until I find the big gun again. I already forgot what it's called. The microwave gun. Wrench fabrication plan, so now I don't have to worry about wrenches. I can get into my suite now if I go back up to, or is it down? If I go to the place where people sleep. The barracks, whatever they call it. Well, I was going to say I don't have enough for a neuromod, but I also don't have the neuromod plan, so it works out. It evens out. Everything is fine. I'm also just realizing how early you have access to recycling and crafting. Like way earlier than it even teach it to you. Like I'm just realizing that on both of my previous playthroughs, I just followed the game. It was like, okay, up to the office, video, okay, go video on computer. And I didn't even stop to recycle my stuff. And I can get into teleconferencing. 3 neuromods! Okay, I should probably get this early so I can get spare parts and be able to repair. Because, like, sure, they're going to attack me, but I can hack them, so I should be able to make them always on my side, no matter what, no matter how much Typhon material I have. So at this point, I'm no longer afraid of, like, oh no, when I do too many Typhon neuromods, I'm gonna get attacked by security. But I can just attack back, and hack back, and then they'll be on my side. Okay, but do I want anything else? Do I want anything else first? I could do recycling and get a jump start on materials that way, which does sound like a really good idea. Because, you know, that gets me more Typhon material or exotic material faster. Lets me get more neuromods faster. Yeah, I'll do that. And then we'll do spare parts. Or maybe I should say for this, because then I can get their tumors. And who doesn't want a good collection of tumors? As long as they're not in your head. That is the place you don't want them. But, you know, when they're on a shelf, tumors do make a good collection. Good morning, Morgan. I got the plan you requested. It's in your safe. Oh yeah, glue cannon ammo fabrication plan and weapon upgrade. I think I'll eat it now. Definitely going for incapacitation rate first. Because saves on glue. F paradox. Wait, gotta check my emails. You made it, Al. I still don't know what happened. I've put it behind me. But there's no reason we can't still be civil. You passed me in the hall today, and you looked through me. If you're angry at something I did, tell me, and we can talk about it. Pretending you don't even know who I am isn't going to help. We still have to work together. Mika. Is that the person I said that they could move down to Neuromod Division? And now I'm acting like they don't exist? Because I probably forgot who they are. And then from Jason, from my secretary, Morgan, as requested, your terminal logs are set to be automatically forwarded to your suite and crew quarters, and the supplies from hardware sent up. Let me know if they all get to you all right, and if not, I'll get it resolved! Exclamation mark. Like last week, I'll make sure you weren't disturbed in the interim. Let me know if there's anything else I can do. I'll hold down the fort outside your office. Which is your job, so good.
Hello, Morgan. Tough day, right? If I'm talking to myself, it must be. Your memory's shot full of holes, I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent. So the first thing you need to know is you can trust January. It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me. It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind of neuromod based on the Typhon organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours. Problem is, when you uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget.
It doesn't really make sense, though.
That brings you back up to speed between test runs. But someone could just skip that part. Turn a single day into your entire life.
They did do that.
Well,
what was it, March 15th?
that's exactly what Alex did.
Yeah.
The question is,
March 15th.
why? You're not going to like what I have to say next.
Dramatic pause, giving them plenty of time to do the eerie effects. And then, oh no, connection lost. I gotta go down to the office and get the key.
I thought I found every one of those damn videos. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Not until I've had a chance to explain everything in person. For now, just... Damn it. I have to go. Just sit tight. Please.
January? Are you gonna open the door?
Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us off from the Looking Glass servers. Time to improvise.
Shouldn't that be a
I
local
suggest we
file?
search Dr. Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the server connections there. I'm looking for another way to help you in the meantime. Good luck.
Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, do I have to turn it off on my computer? If the idea is that a neuromod... Hey, you want to come over here? You want to go? If the idea is that installing a neuromod is like forming a new memory, why does ripping it out reset your memory to before it was installed? Wouldn't it just be like forgetting something? Because, like, I can forget what happened yesterday and not forget about what happened today. You know, I can remember what I had for breakfast today, but also not remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. That's perfectly acceptable. They're two different memories. They're not stacked on top of each other, and if you take out one, you're taking out everything on top. They just want an excuse for you to forget things. I don't know if they thought that through. Oh, wait, hang on. Because I can get to teleconferencing now, which is in there. Yeah, I know. I can get a pistol. I can get attacked by multiple mimics.
Good morning,
Nice jump,
fellas.
nerd.
Breakfast is served in the cafeteria until 9 a.m.
Hey! Forgot that happens. Pistol ammo fabrication plan. Very good find. Very easy good find. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Can't really fit it there right now with the ammo. I actually need 2 suit upgrades to be able to fit it, but we won't worry about that right now. We'll just do this. Although I think I would prefer can I unfavorite? I think I would prefer to try to have my inventory similar to how I had it before. At least in terms of, like, these weapons. Because I don't think I remember how everything else was. But, like, having it be wrench, glue gun, it didn't work. Hang on, Elias. Let me borrow your body real quick. Whoa, Disruptor stun gun. Whoa, cool. What? Oh, my cursor. What? Because the cursor was still selected on the wrench even though my mouse was over here. That's why I changed this to 4. And then, whatever. So it was supposed to be break time, so I should get on that break, and then we'll go down to security. I want to jump, but I know I'll die. I don't have the thing yet, but that's soon. back. Okay. Hello? Hey. Don't attack someone who has a pistol. They will shoot you. That's kind of the point. Why is that there? What is... That's not where I'm supposed to be going. Aren't I supposed to be... Maybe it is. Like I said, it makes sense because you go through here and then you get the pistol. So it's less about, like, oh, you got rewarded for finding the key card. And more like they intend for you to come here and get the pistol at this point and look through the trash and find a cigar. You stupid idiot. Sales division. Oop, oop, Yuri. I think the Mimic is still mad. I don't know that I should be doing this. Oh, don't be on the wrong side of the glass. I don't know why that reflection changed. Or why I keep dipping. Where'd he go? I'm gonna whack you when I find you. Crouching over here. Stupid. You ain't so tough. Now, if you could shoot fire from your face, then I'd be scared. But you can't, so I'm not. Flexi foam dart. That'll be possibly useful later. Okay, I think I got everything. Where's this let out? General access. Shouldn't there be a button on this side that lets me open the door? Or maybe there's another room through there, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't let out through the stairwell, to the stairwell like I think it does. I don't know. Hey. I don't know why I feel like I just said like I think it does. Because I'm fairly confident I said think. Oh, hey, the Bowcaster. Don't switch to it. Don't give me the tutorial. Okay, and now I can rearrange my inventory a little bit. There. That is firmly situated in my inventory for the niche uses that I get out of it, other than distracting, because I sure did that like an entire total of one time. You can't ship it home. It's already been noticed. 1 month pay makes it go away. Is this part of that smuggling scheme? There's gotta be more. It's got... Right, that's got no power. Where do you get your power? Kelly, where do you get your power? Ow, it just scraped the top of my head with glass. Ow. The real reason I came in here. I just realized it's doing 5 instead of 10 because I don't have the upgrade right now. I don't have better food. It's okay. I'll probably get it back later. But prioritizing new and cool things and stuff that is immediately helpful. I'm doing okay on healing right now, so I don't really need more healing. We're kind of fine for now. Oh yeah, I guess there was that other mimic up here. Yeah, that guy, that doofus. Thought he could turn into a bar stool, and I wouldn't notice. I guess it's just a stool. I don't know if bar stools are different. Stop missing. 4 flexi darts. Or flexi foam darts. Totally could be a weapon, but isn't. My spare parts. Could totally repair this recycler, but I don't particularly need recycling right now. I got an inventory space upgrade. From the get-go, because I'm smart. Well, I totally would start talking about something over this loading screen, but I'm sure there's going to be dialogue as soon as it's done. So I'm not going to get into anything right now. Even though it's probably not dialogue that's going to have anything special from knowing things in advance. Nice pathfinding, idiot. Apparently that was a common complaint people had with this game too, was the enemies are kind of stupid. Enemies are kind of dumb. Which is weird because this is the people who made Dishonored who have a lot of pride in their enemy AI in that game. They apparently didn't carry it over to this. They left the analog AI in Dishonored and they did not let it out. Oh, they got green tea. I guess there's no dialogue, so I will talk. I forgot the umbrella. Forgot it back in the previous place. Great idea. Q-beam, that's what it was called. I don't remember if I ever mentioned this, but I think I mentioned that I was gonna play Kingdom Hearts because Chugga Conroy's been doing a Let's Play and he's making me want to play it. I was gonna borrow my brother's he's got the collection on Switch, but it on Switch 2 it wasn't working right. It was not connecting to the server often. Like most of the time, it would just refuse to connect. And he sent Larson to the demo theater to see if he can sneak a bottle of old Sardar. Join us. Hope, just a heads up that the Artax propulsion system demo will have to be delayed. We're still working on a slight calibration issue in the machine shop, but it's nothing to worry about. Franklin. So I was talking to him about it, and it crossed my mind. It's like, wait, what if that's a Switch 2 problem? So I borrowed it again after giving it back. Borrowed it again, and playing it on my Switch 1, and it's actually working now. It connects most of the time. The only problem is if I put it in sleep mode, it loses connection. And it, most of the time, does not reconnect. What was that? I found some sparkling wine. So if I'm playing, I have to be sure I save before I put it in sleep mode, which kind of defeats the purpose of it kind of defeats the convenience of playing it on Switch, but I don't know, I'm still playing it. I've actually caught up with Chugga Conway's Let's Play, and I'm gonna go at a pace where I will not beat a world until he has beaten it. So I stopped at Aladdin because he hadn't beaten Aladdin yet, but I'm pretty sure he just beat it in today's episode. Because he beat the boss. He beat Jafar. And then he ended on the cutscene. So I assume the world is done. So I'll probably play that later. You're bad. I guess I'll hang on to that there. Drink it. I probably should have eaten that. Whatever. Excuse me. But actually, I've also been playing Xenoblade 2's Torna DLC. I'm close to the end now, I think. So I'll probably just keep playing that until I beat it. I think I'm like right at the end. I'm at that like last part where it's like do side quests so you can prepare to fight Jin. Which is kind of, I don't like that it forces you to do that instead of just letting that be an optional thing that you can do if you want to. It's like mandatory story. Like, you have to do this to prepare for Jin. Or, no, not Jin. The other guy. What's his... Malos. How could I forget his name? Malicious is right there in his name. Malos? Malicious? How did I forget? You know, I'm just going to go straight for, I did not need to equip it. Would it be recharge rate? Range is also kind of helpful too. I'll do that first. Put the wrench back on. But yeah, it's like, prepare for Malos, and I'm like right there. So I'm pretty sure it's the final stretch before the final boss. So I'm gonna try to focus on finishing it, and then I'll do Kingdom Hearts. I'll go back to Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I don't have the key card. Is it not in there? And I'll probably beat. I'll beat Aladdin, and then oh yeah, I can also open that. Let's go this way this time. I didn't go this way originally. Hey. Oh yeah, I forgot this is the theater. Quit it. Oh, not that gun. Thanks for the hole in my suit, jerk. Where'd you go? Quit it. Okay, I'll wait till it regenerates. And then... Oh, I was going to use a hypo. That's not going to work. Suit. And, that. And first aid. Okay. And then I'll probably end up having to wait after I beat Aladdin, so I'll just go back to Xenoblade. But this time I'll go back to Xenoblade 2. Like the main game, because I had a playthrough I was doing there. Oh no, Thaddeus Rourke! Oh no! I gotta save him! I gotta save Thaddeus. Is he still... Thaddeus? He's probably dead. I tried. Ooh, jerky. Oh, he did it. He got the bourbon. And the email. Ah, now we can take the employee entrance. I don't have to crawl through the hole. I'll probably do it anyway. I like holes. It's a good... Well, I think it was originally a book. I was going to say good movie. Pretty sure it was originally a book. But I like the movie. I've never read the book, but I like the movie. Okay, yeah, you can climb back out. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, like, I like Torna's DLC, but honestly, I struggle to get invested in the characters. So, I probably just play the main game. Like, it is making me want to play the main game. I think Torna is, like, better gameplay-wise because it is a set party instead of, like, 87 different blades you could possibly have. You know, it's quality over quantity. But I don't really care for them as people. I can't get invested. But it is really good gameplay. EMP charges. Now we gotta shuffle my inventory again. Yeah, whatever. Okay, but I can also break that. Spare parts. I remember that being there. But then I can still climb on top of this, climb up there, and we're golden. I think it's just saved, so I don't need a quick save. Okay, not...
A lot of the station tech starts here. Lab equipment, special parts requests, prototypes. We should be able to fix your looking glass terminal from Dr. Calvino's workshop.
Ah. I gotta move my mic. I'm sitting up straight now. I wonder if I could get him to, like... Go check that out. It's totally not a trap. Oh, that did half health. Oh, nice. Ow. Still alive. Unfortunately, so is he. Not anymore. That went well. That went better than last time. Suit repair, that's cool.
A lot of the station tech starts here. Lab equipment, special parts requests, prototypes. We should be able to fix your looking glass terminal from Dr. Calvino's workshop.
Where's the broken transformer again? I don't want to get shocked. Oh, that's oil. I wonder how much of this I didn't loot because I ran away from the phantoms in here. Oh, there's a med kit. I can put out that fire. But yeah, playing the Torna DLC is it definitely reminds me of how good the combat system is to Xenoblade 2. I think it's a really good combat loop. Like it's like momentum based, where you can, you know, you do things in time with other things, and it makes them recharge faster, and then ballistics lab, recycler charge. So you can kind of build up your momentum of, like, having things recharge faster, and, you know, you like your blade combos and your driver combos, and if you do them at the same time, it does bonus damage, and it's pretty fun. Yeah, January just said about, like, hull breach, right? Or no, I guess I gotta find that his lab is locked, and then it'll be like, oh, I gotta find a key. But then it turned out he's out in space. Yeah, there it is. What level repair I need? 2. I just wasted some glue.
Calvino probably has a key card. You can locate him, or what's left of him, with the security roster.
Nope, I need leverage. So I guess I'm probably not getting that stuff. Okay, so then they want me into the security station. This is my tutorial for finding dead bodies, which I promptly ignored. To come in here instead. Probably fight a phantom. But yeah, doing the Torno DLC kind of makes me miss the blades I had in my... I want to call it second playthrough, but I think it's actually like my third. But I think I've only really finished the game once, so I really don't know how many times I've played it or restarted it. Like I'm kind of determined to like defy Chugga Conroy's assessments of blades, where he's like, "Oh, this one's not very good," and I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm gonna use it anyway." It's like I care about the one that you get from opening that thing in Tantal. The one who's like really angsty about how powerful she is because she keeps blowing everything up. Oh, there's a bunch of darts down here. They had a fun time down here. It's like, yeah, sure, like that one may do a lot of damage, but like, it's not Electra. I like Electra. See, that's the difference. I like Electra. It's like I don't care if he's just like, oh, they're bad at holding aggro. It's like, yeah, well, maybe I don't care. Maybe I've set my other characters up where they can take a few hits, and then I don't need to hold the aggro. Oh, you're hiding in the corner. High five, Clive. Where you going? Ow. And I don't want to send any mixed signals. I'm not trying to be like, oh, Chugga Conroy doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, no, if anyone knows what he's talking about, it's him. But there's also the thing to keep in mind of, like, he's looking at it from, like, an optimized perspective. And, like, it's the same way with Pokemon. It's like, it's not like he's wrong about Pokemon, but he's looking at them from a competitive perspective. So when he says a Pokemon is terrible, he's probably just, you know, there's probably the asterisk terrible in competitive, but you can probably still beat the game with them. Oh, wait, that's jerky. I want that. I'm gonna eat that. I can do like this. There we go. And then I can eat the jerky. Okay. So part of me, like, really wants to look at Xenoblade the same way. Is like, well, he may say that this blade is terrible in his Let's Play, but maybe there's nothing wrong with using them if I'm not in, like, a super boss fight or something. Like, if I'm just playing the game regularly, and I'm not going for 100%, and I'm not taking on super bosses, they're probably okay. Oh, hey, a chipset. A suit chipset. Reduces damage while sliding? This is the first time hearing I can slide. I think. It's better than nothing. Might as well put it on. I can slide, apparently. But I really do like Xenoblade 2, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it could be too much. I like what they were going for with the affinity charts, where it's kind of like a list of things you do to make your blades better at doing things. But some of them can, like, it can be really tedious. Have I been up here yet? Did I look in here? Okay, well, I missed that stuff. I got the gun. Just in case you missed it, here's a gun. They just want to make sure. Yeah, Thaddeus didn't make it. I already got the ammo out of that. And that's part of why I think Torna is kind of better, is because you only have the 6 blades to do. Like you don't have 87 different blades all with their own full affinity charts. Like it's much more reasonable when it's 6. But it can still be kind of tedious, because it's like, oh, fight 3 of this specific monster in this specific area. And then sometimes that specific monster in that specific area only shows up once. So you have to, like, reload the area to get them to spawn in again. Hello? Alkaluya. Here, check you. They're probably above me. Hey, okay, he's gone. Whatever. What am I looking for again? I forgot. Dr. Calvino. Which is optional, apparently, but I need his keycard. I'll just do it how it wants me to do it, because that should help me get the, like, objective markers for... Hey! Ah! I didn't know he was there. I thought he ran away. But the affinity charts is kind of why I dropped my last playthrough, because I was trying to stay on top of them when that playthrough. Ah, dang it, all the stuff I looted is I gotta re-loot. I hate having to re-loot. Is this before I recycled? No, it's after. Because I was trying to stay on top of the affinity charts, because it's like, surprise, the game is easier when you have your upgrades. So I was trying to make sure that I actually got them on that recent playthrough. But it can be tedious, because, like, oh, go here, kill 5 of this specific enemy that you don't know what it looks like. You just know it's called Scrumple Wrinkledink. You gotta figure that out on your own, what that is. You know, you gotta go to a new area and be like, okay, what are these enemies called? Ah, there's the Scrumple Finkeldink, whatever I just said. Yeah, I don't... Which one's the drop button? X. Did not mean to pick that. Actually, I can recycle that. There's a recycler right down there. I can recycle this stuff. Ooh, I thought I might have fallen far enough to take fall damage, but thankfully not. And, like, even if you're focusing on just, like, story important blades, it's still tedious to fill their stuff out. So then you also got to remember, like, oh, they also, because, like, it's not just a few things. It's like 9 things at any given moment. So you got to remember the name of the enemy they want to fight. You got to remember that they want to dodge attacks 12 times. Okay, make sure quick save. You got to remember that they want you to jump 200 times. and then that's just one blade. You got to remember for like 9 blades. See, I can't even remember one thing. I can't even remember what I'm doing here right now at this very moment. I got to go get the keycard. Well, I got to go to security to know where the keycard is. And I'm glad that Xenoblade 3 got rid of that system, because it's like I said, it's cool when it's Torna, but it's not cool when it's every blade in the game. Like, it's just nice that Xenoblade 3 does not have, like, what's basically an achievement system in order to unlock important upgrades that make you stronger so you can beat the game. You know what? Just stay out. You're not allowed. No more. It's been a while since I played like the vanilla Xenoblade 3, so I don't quite remember what they did. But I'm pretty sure they did not have the achievement system for your upgrades. I know they had like just a standard skill tree for like your what were they called, the Mobius forms? Or no, Mobius was the bad guys. Ouroboros forms. But that was just like, you just get enough points, and then you spend the points on the upgrades. Like a normal skill tree. Is this where I can look through the door and be like, oh no, he's outside, you gotta get the propulsion system? I do remember that Xenoblade 3's DLC had the, I forget what they call it, but it was like the enemy index, which, well, it was a system of like, kill Finkle Skrunkle Dink 10 times. But it was also streamlined so that you didn't have to keep opening the menu to see, like, oh, have I killed this guy enough times? Like, you could just see out in the field when you look at the enemy that, like, oh yeah, I've killed that guy enough times. Which was awesome. But I understand that, like, they couldn't really have done that with Xenoblade 2, so I'm not mad that they didn't do it like that in Xenoblade 2. What if I just climb? Oh, hello, spare parts. I think there's probably a phantom up here. Are you a normal chair? You are. Come here, I got something to show you. Ah, it didn't work. It was a small explosion. No, not that. The wrench. Okay, where'd you go? I can't afford to take hits right now. Because I haven't healed up. And for some reason, I'm deciding I'm not gonna. Put out that fire. I think the turret is too damaged to help. Unfortunately. I can take this stuff. I also really want to play Xenoblade X, the Switch version of that, but I don't have it. It's on my Christmas list, so hopefully for Christmas. And if not for Christmas, then hopefully I can catch it on sale and buy it myself. Or best case scenario, for Christmas, and it's on sale. You know, get it as a Christmas present from someone who got it on sale. That'd be cool. I like when people get me Christmas presents that are on sale, so they spend less money on the present. That's cool. I like when people spend less money. Just in general, it's cool. Oh, there's an operator up here, and I can't loot it. Oh yeah, I gotta repair my suit. Actually, let me just eat a bunch of the stuff that's like only taking up one item. Excuse me, my throat just gurgled. Hate when it does that. I also still haven't. I've never gotten around to the All right, that's a TV. That's not the floor. Where did the floor go? I never got around to doing the DLC for the first game that comes with the HD edition. And then Chunka Conroy did a Let's Play it, and I was like, well, now I don't need to. But I still want to. I just haven't gotten around to it. Who knows how long I'm going to be in a Xenoblade mood, so I can't say I'll get around to it. I honestly, I don't know if I'll ever do it this year. It's like, sure, there's a couple of months left to the year, but like, I don't think I'm going to be still wanting to play Xenoblade for the entire 2 months. Or I guess 3, because we're still in October, so we're still on 10, and then 11 and 12, so that's 3. Thaddeus, please keep an eye on Franklin. The man spends far too much time on personal projects and recreational pursuits. We're all human here, I get it. But I'm worried he may try to use the propulsion system to access unauthorized areas. Did you lose this? Hey, this is Gus down in Cargo Bay. I found something curious in an outbound container on my shift. I think it's a fabricator plan for an autonomous turret. It was stashed with a bunch of old capacitor cells slated for delivery to the Pythias facility. It might have been an accident, but I don't know. One of the officers put it in a safe in a life support security station. If you want it back, talk to them. Oh, it was marked with red because it had the key code. So now we can get into the director's office, which is that right there? I was going to pull out my scope and zoom in. No scope. I don't know if you can hear me hitting the key, but no scope. 360, no scope. Dr. Calvino isn't feeling very well to present the latest looking glass tech to our visitors, so I'll be away from the labs for an extended period. I've left everything in working order while I'm out, but just in case I'm sending you the key code to my office, it's 4477. Your password might as well be 47, because the other digits are redundant. Oh, it's just over here. Well, that's not super helpful. What you doing? Jorgen. Mr. Von Strangle. Oh, there's a hole in the wall. Wait, turn to the wrench. Where you going, Jorgen? You scared? Okay, I lost where he went. Oh, I saw you. Ow, hey. You can't kill me while I kill you. There's no double KOs in this game. I'm just looking over here. What's over here? A mimic. I think I remember going in here before. I don't think I did it on my last playthrough. The one that I actually finished. I think it might have been my first, but I didn't want the wrench. Take your dang wrench. What am I supposed to do with these? I'll eat a whole bunch of junk food. Just like in real life. And that should be my inventory. Well, that is okay. Do like that. I don't know what I just climbed, but probably not what I meant to. Okay, so now I'm here. I keep thinking there's a door over here. There isn't. It's just it's just two plants that are presumably providing us oxygen. It's this door, I suppose I keep thinking is here. Ship to the director's office. That must be nice. I don't have his safe code yet, but I do have his first aid kit. Haha. He's probably dead anyway, so he doesn't need it. Do you mind? I'm trying to read. There's a magazine on the floor. Where'd you go? Where's your dead parts? I'll take the baseball glove. Nothing in his cabinets. Nothing on my sleeve. Q-beam, recycler charge. Black box. I don't think I ever figured out what that is. Artax propulsion system. Glue cannon. Complete. Dr. Thorstein. Just wanted to write you personally and thank you for the new reployer. I know some people have been... Keep it down out there. Some people have been on waiting lists to get one of these, and it was a pleasant surprise to find a new one in my office this morning. It is this feeling of gratitude that makes it awkward for me to trouble you with further. However, if you could spare one of your engineers for a bit, it would be great if they could swing by and show me exactly what it does. Oh, that's from Igwe. Okay, cool. You got a new reployer. Went in to clear a Morgan request again. Morgan was down in hardware today, just standing there as if not sure where to go. Probably had her memories ripped out. When I was offered to help, Morgan asked for more operator parts. Asked for the last ones we sent. I asked if the last ones we sent hadn't been sufficient, and I got a blank look. I mean, no offense, but Morgan's requisitioned enough to repair any operator in the station 5 times over now, and we have other operators that need maintenance. It's for January. Obviously. I mean, what other operator could it be? The elevator operator? There was no such thing. 2 neuromods. There's the real payoff for over here. Until I find the safe code. Possibly. It is a good feeling to play a game again and you discover areas you missed on your first playthrough because you're just... Well, I can't say you, but me, so focused on beating the main story that I kind of skip over stuff. It's like when I went back through Donkey Kong after I beat it, went back through Bonanza and got all the bananas. There were so many times where I was like, wait, how did I miss this? This is such an obvious banana. How did I not get it? And the answer is because I was focused on beating the main story. So when the story was like, hey, go over here, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go over there. Heads up. Well, now I can get into his cabin.
I think that's the director of the lab. I have the sense he resented you. Unfortunate.
Probably for all the operator parts I requisitioned. I should have requisitioned me a beat. Oh yeah, I should probably quick save. Yeah, I'm pleased with how this playthrough is going so far, because like now that I understand the combat and I know enemies, I was gonna say weaknesses, not quite weaknesses, but basically weaknesses. You know how to deal with them. That it's so much easier to deal with them. Like, you know, hit them with the wrench until they die is pretty straightforward. There he is.
That side of the lab was breached. Hard vacuum, no gravity. There's an exterior airlock.
Suffocation, no breathing.
You'll have to upgrade your suit with a propulsion system first.
Okay, just making sure I got everything. Yeah, I'm far less scared to kill things in this playthrough because I know how to kill things. Excuse me. And I think it's going to end up getting me more rewards because I can kill more enemies and take their stuff, and sometimes they have keycards. Or fabrication plans. No Rad-X fabrication plan, or anti-rad fabrication plans yet. Which is a shame because it is rad. It's not anti-rad, it is pretty rad to have that. Where are you? I hope I find that scope chipset again that lets me detect mimics with it. That'd be great. He didn't turn into what I thought he turned into. Well, he did this time. Where does his parts go? There. I know I kind of skipped over Kingdom Hearts because there was one turned into the thing. Because I kind of quickly started talking about Xenoblade. Because I was excited about how I'm almost finished Torna finally after having it for who knows how long. But
obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
Don't you be an obstruction to the dispenser. Sorry, I was focused on killing that guy. But yeah, I do want to talk about Kingdom Hearts because I am really enjoying it. Like I don't remember what I've said about Kingdom Hearts before, like on previous streams. From like when I was talking, if I talked about playing or trying to play the first game on Switch, but like I think I started with Dream Drop Distance because I know it had the cool locomotion. I think they call it flow motion or something. They got that system that sounded fun. And I played it and I just wasn't super hooked on it. And I think part of my problem was that I think I was playing Hyrule Warriors around the same time. And Hyrule Warriors is a lot snappier. Get rid of this. Zap this guy. And his friends, when his friends inevitably show up. So, like, you know, by comparison, Kingdom Hearts feels really clunky, but... Stupid... Stun gun! Why do robots hate my clothes? Stay still, you jerk. Okay. I also just remembered another way that I could have dealt with the military operators is that apparently they don't spawn a new one if they're just broken and not killed. So I should not have been killing the ones that were broken and not killed. I should have toned down my aggression. But yeah, playing Kingdom Hearts not right after playing Hyrule Warriors, it feels pretty smooth actually. You know, judging it on its own merits and not compared to Hyrule Warriors. It's like it controls pretty much how I expect it to. Like the only thing I would say is clunky is like you can't dodge roll out of an attack animation. Like when you attack, you're really committed to the animation. But that's not even really like a flaw. It's just more like it's a different kind of game. Where like if you're gonna hit something, you gotta be really sure you're gonna hit it. Because you're not gonna be able to dodge. So if you know you're gonna need to dodge something, don't be smashing the attack button. Okay, guys, I think it's ready to go now. I've dubbed it the Huntress Boltcaster. Clive, I love your idea for capacitive tips on the bolts. Capacitive tips? That's how it can hit buttons from a distance. They thought about it. Send me technical specs and I'll incorporate it into the ammo fabrication plan. Those tips will activate any touchscreen they hit. I've gathered a lot of trash for feeding the fabricator, so we can make some of these after work and try them out. Please do. It's not my responsibility. It's Morgan's. I guess that's about the missing operator parts. Have you looked into the operator dispenser logs and the missing parts? Every operator on the station needs to be accounted for. I'll bring it up with Alex next. Okay, so I am reading it backwards. Read this part first, and then... So, I'll bring it up with Alex next. Please do. Okay, so start at the bottom. Dr. Thorstein, I've checked the nearby stamps and the lattices in the fabricator, and both check out. There's no obvious failure in the components. I may need to disassemble the machine. And it's possible there's some in the specs Igwe is using that's causing the failure rate. Hard to believe. Igwe's pretty thorough. But we all make mistakes. I'll keep working on it. Maybe there was something specific about that batch. Weren't there a few scrambled ones last cycle too? Thank you for the update. I'll handle it from here. Does the other computer say the same stuff? Oh, it's the conveyor controls, right. So you move it, and then... Oh no, it broke! I totally didn't foreshadow that with the way I was talking. And then a mimic. I know there was another one somewhere. But yeah, you know something I really appreciate about Kingdom Hearts? One way it is totally not clunky. Is when you're attacking something, like you're locked onto something that is floating, or otherwise above you, like the head of a tall monster. You'll automatically just kind of float up to it and start doing an air combo instead of a ground combo. I really appreciate that it does that. Like that's actually really helpful. Like not that it's that hard to like jump and then attack, but it's just really cool that the game is like, hey, I recognize that the enemy you want to hit is at a range, but it could be in range, so I'm just gonna float you up to it. I know later in the game you get like the ability to float. Oh wait, is this?
Requesting new operator.
Yeah, give me an engineering operator. Give me some suit.
TranStar Cobalt 410.
Yeah, I know later in the game you get the ability to like fly. So it shouldn't surprise me that the game likes floating. But it's just cool. It's also really nice how quickly I'm getting like new powers from like leveling up. Oh yeah, so this was radiated. Oh, it's because, yeah, it's radiated because there's a bunch of radiation containers over there. Not because there's a swarmer guy whose name I forget. All right, I'm going for it. That hurt. Wait, am I actually fine? I'm fine! I didn't just nuke myself like I jumped in a microwave. I don't mean to keep bringing up microwaves so much in this play while playing this game. New magazine capacity. Okay. Where to next? I guess I haven't looted the body that just fell. I never did come back here with Repair 3, did I? I have no idea what that gets me. And maybe I never will. Would you stop dying in a way that makes it hard to loot your corpse? Did you float down there? Where'd you go? Also, in my current playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1, I guess it's like the 1.5 remix, I think it's called, in case that matters. It took me about an hour and a half to get off the island, which might sound like a long time. It probably is. Well, I think Twilight Princess's opening is probably about an hour, so it's not the slowest opening I've ever had. But I feel like compared to a Xenoblade game, and this is not in comparison to Torna, because I had most of my party members when I started Kingdom Hearts, or most of my Torna party members when I started Kingdom Hearts. To be clear, I don't mean that I somehow started Kingdom Hearts with Donald and Goofy. That's not how that works. But I was only missing, like, what's his face? The last guy. I don't know if saying his name is spoilers. I don't think it would be, but I'll try not to remember his name just in case. It's not that important to tell you who. It's the last guy. If you know, you know. If you don't, then it doesn't matter. But, yeah, like an hour and a half, got me to having, the core gameplay of Kingdom Hearts. Of having Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and the Keyblade and stuff. And fire. Or let's say 2 hours, because I know, like, getting off the island doesn't automatically get you all that stuff, but let's say 2 hours and the core game gets started. It's still a lot faster than a Xenoblade game, because in 2 hours in a Xenoblade game...
Every airlock has a manual seal you'll have to disengage before you can spacewalk. While engineered as a safety measure, it's irrelevant when the enemy is already inside the station. If you do go out there, I wouldn't stray far. The Typhon may have spread to the exterior. And remember, other airlocks you find will have to be opened from the inside first. Last thing, you don't have a propulsion system for your suit yet. You'll need one to maneuver.
And like 2 hours into a Xenoblade game, I could swear you're like still in the like first town, and you maybe have one additional party member, but you certainly don't have like the full setup where it's Like, the character you're playing as, plus at least 2 others. You know, for a total of 3 people on the battlefield, typically. Because they like to slowly introduce you to stuff. I don't remember where you get the code for that. Actually, I hacked it before, didn't I? So I wouldn't know where I get it. But I can get up here. I can get onto this. Loot Franklin. And then made it. So yeah, I appreciate how fast Kingdom Hearts gets into the core gameplay. Like Xenoblade, like you definitely don't have like chain attacking 2 hours into a Xenoblade game. Even when you get 3 people, because sometimes it's like, oh, well, you gotta have someone teach you how to chain attack. You don't just intuitively know it. Even though the idea is that like it's kind of like an ambush kind of deal, I think. Just making sure I got these. Or I guess not really an ambush, but like it's a plan. The idea of a chain attack is like your characters have a plan for how they're going to attack something. They're like, oh, you go for the legs, and then when he falls over, then I'll stab him in the face, and then after I stab him in the face, you shoot him with lightning. So like it shouldn't take you 5 hours until you get to the mentor character who's like, what? You don't know how to chain attack? Don't sweat it. Oh, right, I gotta scroll down. Hey, Clive, sorry for the bullets all over the machine shop. It's really the only place I can try out the new gun. I think it's coming along rather nicely. Still want to help. I've already recruited Mary. Don't sweat it. When the cat's away and all that, I think we'll have a few ideas. I'll draw something up and send you to Mary. It doesn't seem like he's answering what the other guy was saying. The satellite presently in the repair bay of the machine shop is scheduled to be decommissioned. However, Dr. Kelstrup has requested that we remove the psychotronic transistor elements and install them in new satellites. I don't know what they'll do, so don't bother asking. Just get done as soon as possible. I did recycle my stuff, right? I didn't get the plans yet. What am I? Oh wait, yes I did. Wow, look at all that stuff I got. Core gameplay feature unlocked. And we're how long in? Wait, no, not quick. See, see that? I think that really shows how fast Kingdom Hearts opening is. When you compare it to this game, we're 2.5 hours in. Also, I should be checking time just to make sure, because I lose track of time easily while playing this, apparently. 2.5 hours into this game, and we just now have the slow your fall move, and we still don't have the scanner or psychic powers. I really appreciate how fast Kingdom Hearts opening is. Even if there's still more to the gameplay that I don't have yet in Kingdom Hearts, it's still the core gameplay loop. Anyways, I'm sure you might have noticed there's been an issue with one of the tanks near the supply closet and is now causing a bit of radiation. Please stay clear and spread the word until I can get what I need to clean this up. Randy! Hey Mary, Gary Snow here. I work in cruise services. I had some scuttlebutt about a new dart gun you guys worked up. Possibly something about an assassin-style game in the Arboretum and crew quarters. I won in. Man, that reminds me, I heard apparently Ubisoft canceled an Assassin's Creed project recently. It was going to be, like, post-American Civil War. Man. Like, I get why they did it, but, like, I want a game where I can kill the KKK. That was in the plans. They were going to be an enemy, and you could kill them, and I want to do that. An Assassin's Creed game where you get to kill racist people? Is a lot of them, actually. It's not uncommon for racist people to be in history, but Racist people that I could have... A racist faction that I could have met in real life? And still can, unfortunately? Yeah, I want an Assassin's Creed game like that. Okay, so I can go out into space now, so let's go out into space.
Microgravity detected.
Space. Microgravity. I don't know why they call it micro. It's zero. There is none. Okay, putting on the brakes. Focus on the objective. I kind of forgot what I came out here for. Are you friendly? I want to go to friendlies. I'm actually not sure if I've ever been. I think I was there once and did not get ice cream, unfortunately. But I think I've eaten there at least once. I don't even remember if it was particularly good. But you know, I'm not particularly picky when it comes to eating out. I think I have like a 99% success rate with fast food places. Or not even fast food, like any kind of food place. Like, I have my preferences, obviously. But, like, you take me out to eat, I'm not gonna complain.
Not surprising. Well done.
The only exception I can think of is when we went out for Greek. But that's just, I don't like Greek food. It's not a flavor profile I like. But, like, you take me somewhere and they got, like, burgers or chicken strips or something, or... I think that's what I always get whenever we go somewhere. It's like, oh, they got a burger? Oh, I got a burger then. But, you know, I'm never disappointed with a burger. Like, I never have anything... Any thoughts on food. It's just like, yep, it's a burger. I like burgers. And I ate it. And would I eat here again? Sure, because it's a burger. I'd eat the burger again. I don't think I ever got the safe code. Nope. Oh, wait. Here's some stuff. Recycle. Nope, EMP. They're both EMPs. Okay, now I think I've gotten everything over here. Was breach failsafe? Oh, I need repair 2. Is this the quest to repair the breach? No. And I never found Bellamy's corpse. I guess I'll do that later. Next stream. Next time we're back in the lobby. Wait, are those... Wait, bubbles? There's bubbles coming out of that pipe. I think it's a water pipe. That's neat. That probably is how a destroyed pipe would leak in space. It would not do what we expect it to do on Earth, because it's not Earth. It's space, and space is different. I don't know why I was going to spin around to make this below me. Like, no, just make it like a normal door. Go through it like a normal door. Oh, I can think of one other time. I went out for food, and my thoughts were, oh, this wasn't particularly good. So there was one time we went out for ramen. And it's a shame because I think it was a place we were at the previous year. But they moved locations, and I don't know, I guess they got a new chef or something. Like, where they changed the recipe to their ramen. I could swear I got the same thing as last time, and it wasn't as good. It was honestly probably the worst ramen I've ever had. Not counting microwave, because that's not fair, but, you know, worst restaurant ramen. Just was not what I... Like, the noodles, I don't know if they were the right kind of noodles. They seem thinner than all the other ramen I get, you know, at restaurants. Ah, there's a... Wait, yep, there's a hole. And he just jumped down into the hole. Well, blue skidoo, I can too. What does that even mean? What is skidoo? What does it mean to skidoo? I'll have to Google that. Neuromods. I'm sure there are more mimics in here, but as long as they're pretending to be objects, and I've collected all the objects I can collect, then the Typhon are safe. Because they'll get blown up later when I blow up the entire place, so it doesn't matter. Have I looked through this telescope yet? Not particularly excited about the moon. It doesn't have a face on it like in Majora's Mask, so why should I care? I could probably get 2 suit from this guy, but is it worth it? Not really. I don't think I'm gonna die because I did not get the 2 additional suit I could have gotten. How did I get in here? I came in from up, right? Let me go back up. Because I can't go through there. I need leverage. Oop. Stay up there. It's a little awkward, but I made it. I know there is like ramen is a specific type of noodle. I just don't know all the distinctions. But like I swear that ramen I had that one time was more like angel hair pasta. So it was not very good. I don't really like angel hair pasta. It's too thin. Oh, there's a phantom here. Ow. Oop. Flung me across the room. Ow. Okay, I didn't get out of the way fast enough. That's on me. No, not gun. Wrench. You fell over. How many charges of things do I have? Okay, oh, yeah, I was going to say still not a full stack. No, yeah. Now it's a full stack. Oh, and I can upgrade. I feel like I'm maybe over-preparing with the stun gun. Like, robots aren't that common of an enemy, but I guess it's good to be prepared for when security hates me. And, I know there's at least one... Where's the phantom? Oh, he's right there. I think it's funny I can just make those guys fall over. There is at least one technopath in the near future, so I suppose that's what I'm preparing for. Boop. I'll lock it from this side so nothing surprises me from the outside. You're free to surprise me on the inside, but not on the outside. Don't come in and surprise me. Be already here. Jump out from behind the couch and yell surprise. I've never had a surprise party before, and it would be nice to know what it feels like. I make that joke, but it's like, well, I don't know if I'd care to have a birthday party in real life. Like, I'm not a party person. It would have been cool when I was younger, but, like, It's mostly just because of TV. It's like, oh, but they do it on TV. I want to do it in real life. But, like, what kind of party do I want? I don't party. Definitely not as an adult. Like, if I was a kid, yeah, sure, pin the tail on donkey, whatever. As an adult, it's like, what am I gonna do with a room full of people? Dance? I don't dance. It's like, sure, I could talk to a room full of people. Hey, I saw that question mark. Oh wait, it's outside. Right, it's the nest. But like, I would not talk to everyone in a room full of people at once. Like, it'd be like 1 or 2 people at the most, probably. Right, I gotta get the power on. So at that point, it's like, why have a party when I could just meet up with like 2 or 3 friends and then just hang out? It doesn't have to be a party. Email, Dr. Cavino. Okay, well, all right. Mary, this is Dr. Cavino. I request you fabricate a travel mug that weighs exactly 170 grams, empty, of course. My feeble hands need a lightweight container for my coffee. I'll be sure to put it in good word for Dr. Thorstein for your assistance. Okay, I'll get right on that. Clive, this is Dr. Cavino. I need you to modify a scale so when it is to modify a scale so when it reads 170 grams, it sends an on-off signal. Please let me know when it's ready. Sure. Lorenzo, I've had a look at the specs you sent me. I see a few problems. I didn't realize you'd offloaded so much of the processing and storage. What if someone took a wrench to the main server? The whole system goes down? Anyway, come by when you get a chance and we'll go over the details. I have a few suggestions if you're amenable. Also, he's planning something with a scale that goes off at 170 grams. You did say grams, right? Grams. Okay, you know, I've given it exactly 1 second of thought. You know the kind of birthday party I want to have? It's practically impossible because there is no real place. I want a birthday at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. With the little pointy hats and plenty of pizza. Actually, I don't even need to say plenty of pizza because 1 pizza would be enough for me. Because actually, I would only need half. Well, I guess it depends on the quality of the pizza. If it's like a really thick crust, like, well, not super thick, but on the thicker side, maybe more medium to thick, half a pizza. But if it's like really thin, like cheap pizza, which it probably would be at Fazbear's, I could probably eat a whole pizza by myself. Okay, let's see if I remember which one of these I'm supposed to hit. I don't. Diagnose. 864. And also, no, I don't mean Chuck E. Cheese. I mean real Freddy Fazbear's with Freddy and Bonnie and Chica on stage.
Nice work, Morgan. The Looking Glass screens are online again. Head back to your office as soon as you can. It's important you hear the rest of your message.
Why is this screen so tall? Like once you get here, everything else is just like, why would you ever look up to read that? Like, would you ever look up here to read something on a computer monitor? I would not. Pretty much once it's out of eyesight, it's like when you're looking forward, if you can't see it, it's worthless. If anything, it should be long, you know, like people have in real life. Long monitors that are also curved, so like they fit your field of view better. So that it's like maximizing how much of the screen is hitting your eyeballs. That would be helpful. There's a med kit back there, but I can't get it because they expect me to have leverage by now, apparently. And I don't see any other solution to this problem. So I just am out of a med kit. But you know, also the problem with a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza birthday is it couldn't be a surprise party. Because if you took me there on my birthday, I would know. It would not be a surprise. What's that noise? It's like someone tall and with heavy feet stomping around. I think I've killed all the phantoms, though. Oh, that's fire peeking through the wall. I'm just gonna go back up. I'm not gonna risk the electricity. Also, notice how I didn't say Foxy needs to be there. He's usually broken, so I'm okay with him still being broken at this hypothetical birthday party. Which might sound like I hate Foxy. I like Foxy, he's fine. But if he's broken, I understand. He's usually like that. That's just part of his character. It's okay. That's why we love him. Well, I said I just like him, not love him. But it's why people love him. He's kind of an underdog. Except for the fact that he's like one of the biggest threats in the first game. And second game. But, you know, aside from all that, did I ever get the safe code? Aside from all that, he's basically an underdog. He's always broken. His toy variant is even more broken than he is. I don't know why I forgot where the safe was. Or I forgot what I came in here for. Or both. Oh, there's a phantom. Ow! Ah, I didn't get through the door before the shot fired. Darn it. Where you at? Ouch! He bopped me on the head, and that ended my life. Okay, so this is just after I came out. I'm rambling about a hypothetical birthday party at a pizza place that isn't real. That honestly probably would not be worth visiting because the pizza would probably be terrible. And at least one of the 4 animatronics would probably not be working. But you don't go for the food. You go for the experience. That was always the thing. It's not high, you know, 5 Michelin star dining. You go to see the robots. That's how it's always been. And if they still had the Showbiz Pizza in business, I would go. Hypothetically. You know, if it was close, if it was in like an hour drive. and I had money to go out to get pizza, I would go and I would want to see the animatronics. I would not get a pizza and leave. You could do that. They do let you take out the pizza. But I would go for the animatronics. I want to see them do the show. Which is why it's... Well, I'd say it's stupid. It's a smart business decision, but it is still stupid that they don't have the animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese anymore. Like, I get it. They're expensive to maintain. You need certification to work on, you know, to fix them and stuff. Like, you need special... Employees need specialized training. It's just not economical. But it was basically the only reason to show up. Did I get everything out of here? Did I say I was coming back for something? Okay, whatever. I don't know why I felt like I had to come back. Well, but I should go back over to the trauma center. Because I bet I could take out the fire guy now. Oh, it saved before I did the thing with the looking glass. That's stupid. And here I was getting ready to end the stream. But no, it's fine. I can keep rambling now. Because I'm not done yet. I can use that end of stream ramble energy right now. I guess it's not true that there's no reason to go to Chuck E. Cheese because, like, they got the arcade. But at that point, just go to, like, Dave & Buster's or something. Because, I don't know. It's like, Chuck E. Cheese is it's too much geared towards children that I don't think an adult would have fun there. Even if they brought their kids. It's like, you know, you still got to have games that the adults would enjoy. But I don't think they do. Because I would bet that the games skew towards younger audiences. So, you know, simpler, easier to understand kinds of stuff. Not that arcade games are usually complex anyway, but... Or maybe they're all the same, I don't know. Maybe every arcade has the exact same games. I do not know. I'm not an arcade person. I like video games, but I never been an arcade person. Because, you know, it costs money to play arcade games. And anytime I've ever been at an arcade, I never had the money to play it. Except the one time we went to Dave & Buster's and had... I think it was a card, actually, not tokens. You had a little card with credits on it that let you play. And I played, I think it was Time Crisis, which was fun. I think I died on level 2, but it was still fun. I'll read these emails again. But not literally. We don't need to relive that much of this experience. We've already collected the information on a meta level. I think I've gotten all the items I got. Recollected them. Oh, I didn't turn the power back on. It is kind of sad to see Chuck E. Cheese struggling, but, like, they don't have the animatronics anymore, so of course they're struggling. They're just not... It's not a sustainable business anymore. Especially because arcades have, you know, kind of fallen out of fashion. Especially with kids, I would say.
The looking glass screens are online again. Head back to your office as soon as you can. It's important you hear the rest of your message. I'll meet you there.
It's like, I don't know any kids because I don't have any kids, and why would I be friends with children? That's weird. But my assumption is that kids nowadays don't care about arcades, because why would you go to an arcade when you could just stay at home and play Fortnite? And honestly, I follow that logic. That's some logic I live by as well. Like, why would I go to an arcade and play a game that I'll probably never play again? Because it was fun at first, but then I lost, and that wasn't fun. And I'm probably not going to do any better the second time. When I can just stay home and play a game that I can play at any time and get good at the game. Like this game. Like, I like games that are arcadey. I love me a good roguelike. And that's basically an arcade game in the form of a game you can actually beat. Speaking of actually beat that guy this time. We're in the good timeline. I guess there are certain games that you can't get the same experience of at home. Like Time Crisis. I mean, I guess you could have a light gun, but, like, who makes light guns anymore? Except for arcades. It's like when I go to conventions, I always like to go down the game room because they got arcade-style games there on free play. And they can be fun to play. I especially like, what's it called again? I know of it as the washing machine rhythm game. Because it looks like a washing machine. But it's like, that's how you input. There's like a circle where you touch it and that's your input. And it's fun. They got one Baby Metal song on there, and that's the one I play. He fell over. Okay, I'm out of breath. He's probably gonna shoot me in the back of the head. He did. There's also one that's like, I don't. It's like a cube. That's their theming. It's like a grid of, it's a 4x4 grid of tiles that you press to the rhythm of music. That's pretty fun too. It doesn't have Baby Metal on it, but it does have Touhou songs on there. And that's close enough to Undertale that's like, yeah, I can get behind that. Also, the one that I actually do know the name of, Taiko Drum Master. I've finally said the name of a rhythm game that I like. I'm pretty sure they do have like an at-home version of Taiko Drum Master, but I don't know if it's as fun, because you wouldn't be hitting the giant drum. And that's like half the fun of Taiko Drum Master. You get to hit the big drum. It feels real. It's more real than Guitar Hero. I think I'm just gonna I should maybe just avoid this guy. Or I could use one of my 7 medkits and survive that way. And then glue them. Don't forget the scar. Hey, you can't do that. Oh, it's okay. It's not just any phantom. It's the smart guy. Okay. Alright, I had to try. And then I had to reload, and then he got me. He got me between reloads like a smart guy. But In this timeline, I will be the smart guy and avoid the enemy that I can't really fight right now. And honestly, I'm not gonna go back down to the fire guy. I don't think I can meet him. If I can't kill the psychic one. I guess they're all psychic. I don't remember what they call that variant. I think it was something with a P. Something like Psy. You know what? I just said I'm not gonna do it, but I'm back. Oh yeah, he's not as tough. Ow. Ouch, okay. I should have ran. But I can do it. You would think it would be more weak to gluing because gluing puts fire out. You would think it would be super effective on him. Also, I'm pretty sure over there is a place... I guess I could go through that door. Pretty sure this is a place that I didn't explore because, like, oh, it's full of phantoms. Ow. I think I've been in a lounge, though. This feels familiar. Okay, I'll go up to the office and then watch the video. And then we'll end, and I'll save fighting mimics around the lobby for next time. We'll start with some action, kicking mimic butt. You're one of the super ones. Oh no, my turret! That feels scripted. It feels scripted that the turret is broken because of my exact train of thought of, oh, I can just come up here and be safe from the phantoms because I have the turret. That's not how an arm moves. Oh, wait, that's... Dang it. Okay, well, at least took care of that guy. The other guy can just stand there. Oh, come on. Yeah, so it's definitely scripted, because that's the guy who did it. Clearly. I don't remember it being hard to get back into my office last time. Did I do something different? Did I make someone mad? Okay, I'm getting out of here before the mimic chair attacks. I could go in through the window, but I would have to break it, and I don't want to do that. I feel like I would be sacrificing the safety of my office. Not that it hasn't already been compromised. If I glue them while they're an object, do they get stuck as that object? Don't you skitter into my office like a spider. Triggering my fight or flight, and I'm choosing fight. Never mind the fact that I'm backing away from you. It's okay, I'll just eat some of my snack cakes, snack pies, and tea. It's apparently tea time. It's very, very tea time snack. All these materials, and I don't really have anything good to make right now. I guess I could make bullets. That sounds like a good idea. You think I got enough bullets? 2 stacks? You think that'll be enough? I think that'll be enough. Alright, me, tell me what I already know.
You're not going to like what I have to say next. You have to destroy Talos 1. The research, the Typhon, nothing can survive. Including you. I know how it sounds, but you've seen what those creatures can do. They're a part of you now. If even one cell gets back to Earth, we're lost. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way.
Okay, but what if blowing up the station sends pieces of Typhon floating every direction? They'll eventually drift back to Earth, or towards Earth.
So, it's up to you now. Good luck. Told you wouldn't like it.
Also, how do I know I can trust you? How do I know you're me from before my personality shifted to whatever the scientists were saying they didn't like? How do I know I can trust me? That's the question. Because that could be a messed up version of me.
Hello, Morgan. I'm January 2035. I'm an operator. There are many operators aboard Talos 1.
Is that my birthday? Was I born in 2035? January 2035.
My first task was to free you from the simulation. Second task was to make sure you saw your video. Those are done. Interesting. New directives are now available to me. The self-destruct protocol for Talos 1 is activated by 2 arming keys. Your brother has the first. You had the second. Alex destroyed
Not on me right now.
key, but you hid a fabrication plan for a new one in deep storage. That's where you'll need to go next. We can
Through
worry
the
about
guts.
getting Alex's key afterwards. The Typhon are spreading fast, Morgan. You'll be racing against them. And your brother. This key card will grant you access to the main lift and all the labs. The main lift is the fastest way to reach deep storage.
And all the labs.
Next topic. You asked me to provide you with more neuromods, which I've done. Good luck, Morgan. You've been trapped in the simulation for 3 weeks. Normally, the tests are only a few days long.
It sounded like that was going to be followed up by something, but she stopped there. Okay. And I will too, after I look at how many neuromods I have. I have 10? Okay, got storage space. I got dismantle, Recycling. What else would be good for when I got psychic powers? If I get this now, do I get psi energy with it? I probably would, because I would need it to use the power. I should probably get Gunsmith right now, because I feel like my guns are getting close to being, like, fully upgraded. And then I'm just going to be sitting on a bunch of upgrade kits. Oh, I wanted to get Firearms 1 as well, but I don't have enough. Oh, yeah, I've got to near Necropsy, or... That doesn't feel right, but I know it's Necro, and then, like, Opsy, like an operation. But it doesn't feel right saying Necropsy. But, like, Necroopsy isn't right, because there's only one O. Yeah, I guess it's Necropsy. That's the best I can think of. The only way I can think to say it. Alright. So that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the stream was, you know... It says only dropped 72 frames. It says 0. That's 0% of my stream. That is such a small percent that it can't even count how much percent of the stream it was. So hopefully it looked nice. With the... I only upped it by 1,000... whatever it was, bits per something. Let me get out of the game. I don't know if I could look at the setting right now while I'm live. Output. Yeah, 3,000 kilobits per second. I was doing 2,000 before, so it's not doubled. I might try doubled Wednesday, but it's also like I don't like, was today just a good internet connection day? Like if my brother was home and he was playing something, would that interrupt my bit rate? I don't know, because it's shared Wi-Fi, so I can't just be like, oh, crank the bit rate. It's like, no, it's not always going to work out. But hopefully it looks nicer. I might try. I will look at how the VOD looks and decide whether it's worth trying 4,000 or trying to stick with 3,000 and hoping that 3,000 is consistent as 2,000 was. Not that I didn't also have problems with 3,000 or 2,000 sometimes. Like, I remember dropping connection a lot while playing Assassin's Creed, but knock on wood, it's been a while since I've had connection problems, so maybe it's not not connected to my bitrate. Hopefully it's just general internet problems. So yeah, maybe I might try 4,000 next time, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. See you Wednesday. Yeah, bye.